So what are the best card sleeves for Yu-Gi-Oh? In this video, I'm going to show you some sleeves that I've been using over the last decade. I want to share my thoughts on some of these brands and the quality of products that they've been putting out. I do want to remind you that all new sleeves feel good. And if you were to buy any sleeves on the market right now, it probably could get the job done just fine. However, if you're kind of weird like me and you want to hyper-analyze and over-obsess over plastic that protects cardboard, I think you'll find this video informative. I'm going to go into detail on 4 main sleeves. We're going to be going over KMC, Dragon Shield, Katana, and Ultra Pro. All of these sleeves can be bought for roughly around the same price, about $8. I guess $8 to $10 for a pack of 60 sleeves. I do want to mention these companies do make different sleeves. I'm only going into detail about one of the card sleeves that the company makes. When you're buying card sleeves specifically for Yu-Gi-Oh, you want to make sure it's the correct dimensions. A Yu-Gi-Oh card is 86 millimeters tall or long, and it's about 59 millimeters wide. We're going to use millimeters just because it works a lot better than using a very small decimal in inches. So the card sleeves you want to buy are going to be about 61 to 63 millimeters wide and about 88 to 90 millimeters long or high. That'll fit your card really nicely. However, if you want to double sleeve your card, you're going to want to make sure your perfect fit sleeves are about 1 millimeter longer and higher than the actual Yu-Gi-Oh card. So you're going to want to sleeve 87 millimeters by 60 millimeters. I first want to discuss the KMC Hyper Mats. I've been using exclusively really these card sleeves for the last maybe 4 years. Before that, I always used Dragon Shield. However, KMC just makes some really good products that I love. I used Dragon Shield for like 5 years before that. However, once I found KMC, I just really like their products a little bit more than Dragon Shield. You can see they put the dimensions of the card sleeve actually on here. Dragon Shield do not actually put it on the package, which is kind of annoying. However, they do fit. It'll say Japanese card sleeves at the top. The KMC products, mostly the Hyper Mats, have been my go-to card sleeve for Yu-Gi-Oh, as well as other card games such as Magic. The card sleeves feel sturdy, they're very satisfying to shuffle. They feel really nice to hold. Typically over time, the card sleeves get a little wavy at the top. You know, just over time as you shuffle the cards and you put your fingers on the top and push them together, it's just gonna create this kind of waviness. These sleeves you're looking at now, I've been using for over a year and I have not switched them out yet. And you can see that they're still holding together pretty nicely. I've also never had one of these sleeves tearing me or anything like that. Definitely my favorite card sleeve right now. However, there's other great competition. Moving on to Dragon Shield, this is another great product. These sleeves are quite similar to the KMC sleeves. They kind of almost look exactly the same and they almost shuffle the same. One thing I noticed when I compared these sleeves to all the others is they're very slippery when you first take them out of the box. The card's gonna slide around everywhere, which is kind of good, maybe personal preference. However, your deck could get knocked over a little more easily and stuff like that. It's just something to consider. I don't really like that much slipperiness to it. However, over time, the cards are going to get more, I guess, rigid and not slide as much. So it's just when you sleeve up the cards the first time, you're going to notice that. Dragon Shields shuffle really nice too. Their quality is great. I've never really had any problems with Dragon Shield. It's just that for some reason, when I compare them to the KMCs, I like the KMCs a little bit more. And the exact reason I can't quite pinpoint is more of like a feeling. When you first sleeve up the cards with Dragon Shield and KMCs, they have this really nice compression effect. Similar to KMCs, the Dragon Shield products are all top notch. I want to move on to Ultra Pro sleeves. Typically these are the sleeves that you find in like Walmart and Target and stuff. And typically those are the sleeves that people usually buy as their first sleeve, and they're my least favorite sleeve like I've ever had. And I don't typically dislike sleeves a lot, but I really don't like Ultra Pro. I'm sorry Ultra Pro. Your sleeves aren't good. First of all, why is there a sticker on your sleeve? I don't understand. No other card sleeve has this terrible sticker blocking the art or text or anything. I've never had that sticker be functional before. That would be step 1 in improving the quality of the sleeve. The next thing is the cards do not feel nice to shuffle. They feel really like almost like sandpapery, I guess, in comparison to the other sleeves. Also, the sides, for whatever reason, when I sleeved up this deck, the sides of them were really uneven. The quality control department, I feel like at Ultra Pro is not as good as it should be. There's definitely a lot more steps that Ultra Pro can take to improve their card sleeves, but I definitely, for the price you can buy any other sleeves for, I would not recommend Ultra Pros. I'm sorry, Ultra Pro. You make good other products, just your card sleeves, I'm not a fan of. Another thing is there's like no compression when you push the cards down and they don't bounce up. All the other card sleeves kind of have it. Enough renting an Ultra Pro. For the price, you can just buy a better product. It's just how it is. The last sleeve we'll talk about is the Ultimate Guard Katana sleeves. This is the newest sleeve I actually tried out. I've never tried these before, and the quality was actually really good. I was very impressed. The sleeves feel really nice to shuffle. It also has a really nice kind of compression effect too, with a nice sound. I do want to share it with you real quick. These are not matted sleeves. There's some other type of, I guess, finish, but I don't think they actually make matted sleeves, but whatever material or finish this was, it was pretty nice. Definitely going to try out some more of the Ultimate Guard products because I think they're quite good and I haven't given them enough chance. Katana sleeves are definitely great. It's just KMC and Dragon Shield are definitely my preferred products at the current moment. Speaking of the Ultimate Guard products, I love this flip tray thing. You can fit like 2 decks in it. I got my Cyber Dragon deck and then I have like my sideboard / Cyber Dragon box. Ultimate Guard is doing a good job making some pretty good products, and this is one of them that I'm a fan of. Some testing I did with the sleeves, I did a quick strength test. I kind of just put my fingers through it and tried to put an equal amount of force through each sleeve, just to see if one would break more over the other. And they all had pretty much the same strength test, so there's nothing really miraculous about any of these over here. For what the sleeves will be going through, I think they're all quite fine. Not to dislike Ultra Pro a little bit more, but I have had those sleeves rip on me just out of nowhere. Dragon Shield and KMCs, I have not really had that at all. There are some other companies out there that make card sleeves, and I obviously didn't include them all in this video. It'd be kind of a long video, but I wanted to discuss the sleeves that I have the most experience with and that I kind of trust the most and why I continue to buy them. Can't really go wrong with KMC or Dragon Shield products. They have really good quality control, they feel nice to shuffle, they don't really rip at all or break, and they last a pretty long time. The Ultimate Guard sleeves are also really nice. I do need to do more testing with them and kind of, play around with them, but definitely happy with the product. And sadly, Ultra Pro, I just don't think you should spend your money here. There's just better products. Be sure to check out some of the videos on the channel, and I'll see you there.